Welcome back, Knotty Friends. Today's tutorial is for car coasters. Don't forget to subscribe. And here are your materials that you will need as well as your measurements. If you are a beginner, I would suggest going to my previous uploaded video for the round coaster. I break down every single step of creating a coaster. This tutorial, I'll be a little bit more quick with the knots, but we are starting with the 26-inch cord and attaching 5 20-inch cords to it. Here you will pull the end to create a circle. Keep note of how I'm adjusting my hands and the knots to make sure that it makes a nice full circle. For round one, we are going to do double half hitch knots all the way around, so just follow along. For the second round, we are going to fill in the gaps by attaching 11-inch cords. So follow along. I will show you in real time to attach a cord that is 11 inches with the cow hitch knot. And then the next step is to do 2 double half hitch knots. So I don't speed up this part. I just want you to do it as I'm doing it, so you make sure that you are attaching the 11-inch cords when they need to be attached. We are reaching the end of round 2, and you can tell if you see how the cords on the right are shorter and the cords on the left are still longer. Once you have them all the same length, then that's when you know that the round is complete. So right now we're just doing 1 double half hitch knot and attaching your very last 11-inch cord. You will complete round 2 with just finalizing this double half hitch knot, and then you can notice all of your cords are kind of the same length. Then you'll flip your project over and cut this excess tail. For round 3, you're going to do double half hitch knots around the entire circle. I did speed up the video here, but if you need to slow it down, go ahead and just make the speed a little bit slower in the settings. But you should start getting a little bit more comfortable with this knot. This is the only knot that you're using throughout the entire project. You just completed the knotting portion of this entire car coaster. So now you're just going to secure this end here. Make sure to grab your crochet hook and take note as where I put my crochet hook through to weave the end through. Grab your fabric scissors and leave about an inch and a half of fringe so that it's easier to brush on your next step. I recommend a pet brush because it is easier to just brush through the fringe like you see here, and once you're done with one side, flip it over and do the back side. When it's time to trim your fringe, I get really close to the knot because cup holders are pretty small. You don't want to leave a really long fringe, so just leave about the same length that I'm leaving here and adjust as needed. Go ahead and do the entire round and then go in and trim any areas that you think you missed. Repeat this tutorial so you can get a set of card coasters. Thank you so much for trying it out, and if you did, make sure to tag me.